From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
12 at the 23-yard line.
Ready? You ready? Get that ball. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Your track. Switch. Ready?
Breeze now. Out to his left. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Anthony Harris.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
You got three. 3 down. You kill. 53. Easy.
From midfield, here's Breeze. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Breeze. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And Gold is able to put it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
For the first time here with Matt Breida. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 29, Wilson, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready? On 9. Come on, QB, come on. Check 93.
Mixon with it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Ready? You ready? Kill. Get set, get set.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Check right. Mike 56, Mike.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Shoot.
On the run, it's Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Jets 10, Dolphins nothing. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Back over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
16 yards, a 1st down.
Monte Casey, a gain of 16 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9.
They go play action with Wilson. Going deep for Diggs. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
Makes the score.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Forced out to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a play fake. Breeze. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. For that last pass, CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. It's Wilson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson quickly to Kelce. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the shotgun, Wilson. Caught! It's the tight end, Kelce, for a Dolphins touchdown.
Complete to Travis Kelce.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Intended for Anthony. incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Over. Watch the end. Bang, 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 bang.
The final shot before half for Breeze. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Jets 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
At the 46-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Mixon with a first down carry. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And fights through one man. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That catch good for only a couple.
7-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Operating from the gun. Wilson. McKinnon here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st down, here's Breida. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Play action. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line.
And
they pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The tackle.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Breeze now to throw. Rolling to his left. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
16.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Off play action. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Breida on a toss left. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means it really counted.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
His kick is
and he puts it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Jets 16.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They go counter with Breida, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Jets' 33-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here we go with Williams. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Wilson now. Off play action. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Jets 23.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On 1st down, Mixon, and he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Shotgun now for Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Easy.
From the gun, it's Breeze. The catch made by Miller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
D.D. Westbrook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets. Gold to add the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 42, Jets 30. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now scouting. All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now in scouting.
out.